stream. We're going to continue right into it. Temperature Man. Episode 3 of Bloodborne. Welcome back. Hannah's at work right now, so I get to play. Huzzah! Today we're going to tackle Old Yharnam. 'Tis the plan. 'Tis the plan to tackle Old Yharnam. 'Tis the plan. Yeah, we here. Alright, we're gonna go to the left. Come here, big boy. Dang, I'm missing. Dang, I'm missing hard. Dude, the range. There it is. Alright, we could go up that way, but we are gonna go this way instead. I don't want to use bullets too early on either. I'm at 8 bullets, and I'm kind of low, so I just need to be careful with how I use them. This looks like a lot of fun, right? This little square right here, this looks like a lot of fun. And there's dogs. Why did it have to be dogs? We'll take our time. There's no pressure right now. We're not too far into a level, so let's just kind of run back into it. That's perfect. I love that. Isn't that so swell? So now we just get to play. Alright. There it is. Perfect! And we get a Molotov. That's just helpful generally, you know. We'll go this way first. We see a little item, you know. See 2 items. Always nice to go grab some stuff. Molotovs and some cold blood dew. Pretty good. That is probably not a good idea to go that way. This door isn't openable, so we'll go to the left here. And there's stairs. There's 2 dogs up this way. We don't want to deal with that. Can't let one out. No, they're both coming. See, this is where it starts to get out of hand. This is where it starts to get out of hand. Alright, there we go. We're good. But you see where it can get to, like, start to get out of hand with 2 dogs? Because they're just coming at you, they're aggressive. Like, there's not a lot you can do, you know? It gets really precarious. But now we're good. So now we can just wander. This guy's gonna shoot. Kite. Got him there. I think what I'm gonna... Ooh, bullets. I think what I'm gonna do is when I get to a thing, I'm gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream, and I'm gonna level up my Hunter's Axe, because I don't get the wheel until after the next 2 bosses. So it's gonna be tough. And it's gonna be a little bit of time before we get this wheel that we want. But yo, look at this tree. You see this giant tree? Isn't that cool? It's really cool. Alright, we're gonna go here. We're just gonna water. Nothing crazy. Down there, we're gonna go ahead and pop that big boy lever. Ooh. A little tomb up today. We're not gonna go down there just yet, because there's one more thing to do. And I think it's gonna be something you like. Nothing here. Who's this guy? There's a guy just sitting here chilling, praying. I think you know what time it is.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew. Oh, beg pardon.
Alfred, the wheel guy.
Protege of Master Legarius.
Yeah.
Hunter of
Yeah.
So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate?
Of course.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed.
Of course we will.
Take this.
We just get some fire paper, which will be helpful, and
Beast
pray as well.
hunting is a sacred practice.
May the good blood guide you away. Alfred, this is interaction 1. If we kill him now, we only get fire paper. So we don't want to do that. We want to meet him the next time, because then he'll drop the Wheel Hunter badge, which allows us to buy the Ligarius Wheel. That's the thing we want. That's the weapon that's going to be used for the rest of our playthrough. The problem is, if we, kill him now, we're not going to be able to get that. So it's key that we go for that, you know? It's super important. So, we're just going to take our time with it. We're not going to go too crazy. And then, unfortunately, the next time we interact with him is 2 bosses from now. Which sucks. Because that means we have to beat 2 more bosses with this axe. Which, one of them's going to be okay. Because one of them is a very, like the next one we're about to do is very easy to like distract. It's the 4th one overall that gets a little tricky. So we're going to have to figure that out. But Alfred is a Vile Blood hunter. Vile Bloods are basically a gemstone. We can use that to enhance our weapons. Vile Blood hunters are hunters of these people who have had blood that keeps them living forever. Basically like vampires. And so Alfred is trying to find the last Vile Blood, because there's only 1 Vile Blood left. I don't know how they all died out, don't ask me, but they all died out and there's only 1 left. And so Alfred solicits our help to get to a place called Castle Ligarius, maybe? Castle Ligarius, something like that. I forget the name. It's like Castle something. He tries to get our help. Once we go to that castle and get to the very end of the castle, he will stand over and be triumphant and kill the last Vile Blood. And then, unfortunately, Alfred kills himself because that's his purpose, and then he just dies. That's just how a lot of these games go. A couple of things. Number 1, he is voiced by one of the most popular NPCs in this entire video game company's history, a Solaire from Dark Souls 1, which was neat to learn. And, unfortunately, we're not going to do his quest, because we're going to kill him the next time we see him. Which is not up there, but it's later. So we're going to keep going. This gets interesting. Now, yeah, you see that? It gets kind of interesting. But, can't make it through the door. So he's going to attack. And he's going to just kind of chill there. Alright, let him go. And then we're going to try and run around him. He hits like a Mack truck, you see. We're just going to take our time with it, not go too crazy. That's the perfect one. That's the one we want. That grab attack means he's going to lunge right to us. And we can get him. GG. We need a Bloodstone Shard, which, you know, isn't a lot, but we get to keep going. And we're just going to take our time here. Just going to be careful. Always roll through stuff that looks like it's breakable. You never know what items can be there. And then we see something over there. But it looks like we can go up the steps for that, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. Roll our way down. And walk our way up. Nothing here. Antidotes. That is going to be helpful for the next boss, because the next boss is a poison using boss. And a lamp. I got a ping. Hold on. You slept weird. I'm reading that text now. Okay. We're gonna go and level up our weapon, not level up. I mean, we could level up if we wanted to. Screw you, bro. Go ahead and level this boy up. That's gonna be helpful. We could level up again. Yeah, screw it, we will. We'll go and level up twice. And then we're gonna go and throw Temporary Bloodstem. This is just gonna give us a lot more power, and this is gonna carry us through the next two bosses, which is kind of the whole key of this. I think we have enough to level up once. Oh my gosh, we have like one off. Hold on. There we go. We're leveling strength again. That's the play. Perfect. We're going to Old Yharnam. I accidentally set up like a workflow yesterday on Teams to like send a ping every hour, and it spammed one of my chats for like the whole night. It was terrible. I feel awful about it. That's gonna be helpful for later. I don't think there's anything else here, so we can go ahead and open the door. What does this say? This town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted here. I wonder why. Looks pretty cool. Why would no one want to come here?
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those around. Turn back, for the hunter will face the hunt.
That is Jura, and he's somebody that we're gonna kill because he's just getting in the way, unfortunately. Those things drop upgrade materials, but you don't have to go for them like crazy. Eventually, this is the path that's gonna open like a little shortcut for us. I can't remember if it's... I think it's here somewhere. We can drop down, and we could go this way. I mean, yeah, like feasibly we could go that way. And like down there is the boss. But something I want to point out that's really cool. Down there is the boss, the next boss. Up there is like that smaller, the lower bridge is where we fought Father G. The higher bridge is where we fought Cleric Beast. It's really cool. And the way they layered the design of this game is neat. But we're going to go this way to start. You can actually, I think, see Jura. I don't know where exactly. But... we can actually see Jura in a second here. These guys can get a little out of hand. But work them like that. Jura is up there. See that little shiny thing? Like, here, I'm gonna try and angle it right. Like, right to the right of the little gray box at the top of the screen, there's like a little shiny thing on the roof. That's Jura. And he... I don't know how far I have to go to start
You're
it.
a skilled hunter.
There we go.
Adept, merciless. I've got with blood.
Another guy. Right. I think we're gonna start leveling up stamina because we need a little bit more of that. Oh, hey now. I want to activate it just to show you, and then we're gonna have to try and navigate it, which is gonna be fun. But you see him up there. You can see him pretty clearly now. He's hanging up there.
Which is why I must stop you.
He fires a giant minigun at us. It's really cool. And so when he sees us, he'll try and fire at us when we get that far down. Or heck, he'll do it up here if he could. And it's infinite too. He's just spraying and praying, you know. I hear another one behind us. See, look, he's spraying the wall. That's so cool. And, you know, if you're not careful, you can get warped by it, just like I kind of did for a second. And it's tough. Yeah, you just gotta be careful. Just gotta play it right. Like here, it's in the matter, yeah. You're one, come on. Right. But I don't think we have to go this way, but I want to, you know, because it's fun. You know, you can try and survive it. Get behind stuff. Play the cover, you know. Take a second. Grab the gemstone, and then we're gonna kind of maybe go down to the right, actually. Like go down behind to the right. Yeah, I think we go down that way. Down the steps there. So let's wait. And we'll go. I think here's a decent. We can actually probably just show it. We're just gotta be careful. We just slowly maneuver our way. We take our time. That's how it is with the whole game. We take our time with it. Ooh, this one's hard. Uh oh. See, now it's working. We'll get an antidote on it in a second. We'll throw an antidote on. Oh boy, oh boy! You see how I can get you completely off guard? Oh my gosh, it cooked me for a second. Alright. So I'll explain what's going on here. So all these guys are, they're beasts, you know, as you can tell. But they've been affected by a specific curse that is only in Old Yharnam. And it just makes them kind of like, I don't know, like more like sad and beastly, you know? Which sucks, you know, because they're, you know, what you obviously know what I told you, and then what you'll figure out if you talk to Jura in a different kind of way is that these are not just like whatchamacallit, like beasts that are just, you know, I've always been beasts. They're people. Like these are people that we're killing, that have turned into beasts, and unfortunately, that's just kind of how we kind of have to play. Forgot about that. That's why blood vials become such a good currency eventually in this game, because you want to just like, you know. Alright, we're good now. We want to kind of roll through that. You see? Alright, and then we go that way. So we'll wait a second. Maybe it doesn't fire. Just go here. Yeah, see him right there? He's just cooking with that minigun. Like, again, it's just, I mean, birds on their own are fine and not that bad, but it's when you have a giant minigun just firing at you that gets hard. But we're getting a ton of upgrade materials for our wheel, which is good. Everything we're just playing so carefully. We're taking our time, moseying through things at a slow pace. These guys are hard. Because they have red eyes, and so they're just a little bit more aggro. And that's generally how these games go. Enemies with red eyes or enemies with like colored eyes that are not like the normal color are gonna be brutal to kill. Because they take just so much longer to work on. Alright, we'll go here. Blood Tinged Gemstone, that is going to be really helpful at the start for our wheel, because our wheel uses, I think, Blood Tinge for extra damage. This is going to suck, alright? Because we have to go through here. And as you can see, the gun is right there. So it's not going to be fun. And I don't remember exactly where I'm supposed to go here, but you see him already aiming at us, and you see him firing at us. So, it's tough. But I think what we could do is if we shoot and back off. I think the aggro range is enough, he'll come to us. Yep, perfect. And we're just gonna lure out. We're gonna lure out. I don't think we can... Oh, we can get someone else. We got someone else. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. Taking our time. Letting the poison kind of build down a little bit. I thought that branch was another guy. That would have sucked. But you see that guy running? Right. So we're gonna come over here. Another guy. Okay, we're really just playing this slow and low. Another guy there. But that's where we're gonna go. Getting that item is probably a death trap, so we're not gonna bother. Because he could definitely just like aim at us that way and we could be cooked. Does not open from this side. Okay. But we can ascend this ladder right here. And we're gonna get up top. Which is gonna be really helpful. And then, as you can probably imagine, this is where we're gonna meet our boy, DeJuro. Now, we can do this one of two ways. I can either fight him like a man, or I can cheese it, which I'm gonna do. I just added 5 bullets by taking some health out of myself. And so now I have 11 bullets. I have a chance to shoot him off the second I get up there. If not, I'm just gonna have to play him. And it's gonna be tough. But I'm hoping we can get him, because otherwise we have to do that all again. And so far we haven't had to do that. So you see he's just there, he's chilling, not doing a whole lot. He's gonna be ready. He's gonna know. Here we go. See ya! Did he not die? Alright, he died. Alright. Now we're going to quit out and then roll back into the game. I know it's stupid, but it's fun, you know, because you can just cheese it. You don't even have to bury... no, what did I just do?
Oh,
I don't want to... No. I started a new game. That's not what I wanted to do. Dang it. I clicked the wrong button. Alright, we're literally just gonna quit out, delete this, and then get back into it. Yeah, kinda silly, but kind of fun. Load, we're gonna delete, and we're gonna get back to Temperature Man. Temperature Man! There it is. And the Powder Keg Hunting Badge. It's just extra stuff you can buy, which is cool, helpful, you know, but I don't think we don't really need too much out of that. But now we're going to go down here, and then we're going to go down that way in a minute. But now, what we can do is we can go back, and we can play all the other parts that we couldn't before because, well, we get nuked. This is new. This guy's a gamer. But he's getting... This is kind of funny. Alright, he's coming now. Come on, play me. I don't think I've ever played this guy. Jura doesn't respawn. I'm just gonna let it work. I'm gonna let him work for a second. I don't think he can come down here. If he does, I'll just cook him. Yeah, see, he's running away. I could easily bait him out with Molotovs, which is what I intend to do. Cooking him right now. Half health. I think he might have a blood vial though, so we just gotta be careful. But you see, he's like constantly running, you know? Now he's gonna come here. He's gonna try and make a play. Oh my gosh, he is making a play. That was good. Cooked me there for a second. Okay. Alright, bro. Dang, boy. Alright, this guy's got game. I love that he's getting burned though. Oh, and he's blood mild. Alright, so he's pretty good. I could 1v1 him. But, you know, I don't want to do that. He's using Saw Spear, which is a very okay weapon. It's just okay. It's not the best weapon in the game, but it's alright. It gets the job done. No, is he? I think he's using Saw Cleaver, which is, yeah, I think he's using Saw Cleaver. It just looks like Saw Spear, you know. Alright. He's getting burned though. He's panicking. Alright, he's rolling us now though. It's alright, taking our time, taking our time. Again, I would be fine fighting this guy if it was early on, but we have 4,000 echoes and we are like partway through this level. So I kind of just don't want to. Come on, bro. Just fall. There we go. Bone Marrow Ash. That helps our bullets get stronger. I mean, you know, not that we really need that too much, but yeah, it's helpful. I heard a guy. We're running low on material. Oh, it's a bird. We're running low on materials. So, you know, this is about the time you go and like farm and all that stuff, so. We can go that way to get some gear. I think. I don't remember. I don't want to tempt fate right now. We can go up first though, which is what we're gonna do. And we're here now, which is cool and helpful. So that's a shortcut now. We don't have to go all the way around. We can just kind of slide our way down here. We'll go here. Okay. That's why we check our sides. Always want to check our sides. I really thought he would, like, pop out, yeah. Okay. Cold blood. Alright, we're gonna go back. And then we're gonna keep going. Keep going that way. I don't remember if there's something there. Because if there is something there, I'm gonna look like a genius. If there's not, I'm gonna look like a fool. Like just an idiot. And I don't want to do that. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up this way. This is a long episode so far. But this old Yharnam takes a while to get through fully. Alright, we're gonna drop. Low HP, lost, but yeah, here comes big guy that we cook. Big guy, big guy, big guy, big guy. You know, the song from SpongeBob, that Ice Spice song for whatever reason. We're gonna take our time up here, kind of maneuver our way, because there's night up. And there's knowledge. I'll explain what that does later in the playthrough. It doesn't really do a whole lot right now, but it eventually will. Pop one of those. Oh. Yeah, down there, no thanks. We don't want to deal with that. That would be terrifying. But there's a guy there that looks like he's the only one. We could handle him. Oh, nope, now there's a few more. And they're all crazy and they're all coming at us, so it's tough, you know. Play it chill. It's the problem, you know, now that we're here. We can go that way, but basically the goal is to get through there and just run. You know, like just fully run away. So I think what we could do is we could try and jump that. We have a failsafe down below it. So we're going to try it. I'm the best at this game. Bloody messenger hand bandage. I think that just gives us like an extra thing we can put on. Alright. We're going to drop to here. Rumble over this way. And now the fun part. We're basically stuck here. Alright. And so the goal is to get through there. Or just run. Because otherwise we have to start over. If we start over, if we die, we'll go to the right. And we'll try to... yeah. So, here we go. They're coming now, so keep it moving. But get here fast enough. I don't think they can climb ladders. Yep, we're good. We did it. Now, da 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 da. We got the gate open. Now I got a big shortcut. So they're going to slowly leave. I'm going to give it like a minute or so. And then we'll be able to keep moving. We're low on so much crap, though. I'm going to respond to your text because you're asking me about soggy oats. Harris Teeter, the Vic card gets your salmon at like $7, which is crazy because I think Wegmans is gonna be expensive, so I may have to do that. Alright, I think we're good. Oh, that's huge. What a supply. Alright, we can go that way. That's the way back to where we were, but I think we're gonna go this way. We're moseying. We're posing. Yeah. Just kind of wandering through. All these guys were burned because of the curse. Like, that was the way to get rid of it. But, you know, a few of these guys is, like, relatively easy to manage. That thing... Oh, hey, big guy. He's not as bad as the other one, though. I think the other one was, like, a harder variant. That one's pretty easy, though. Like, the whole gaggle of those guys, nuh-uh, pass. But a few of them, pretty chill. But now we're on the streets. Well, on the streets of Yharnam, we got another big guy. The thing we did at the beginning of the game was we baited out an attack, like a grab attack. Yeah, that's not what we want. That's not what we want. Baited out a grab attack, let it go, and then we went behind him and worked him. You know what I mean? That was scary, but we managed it. Alright, I think we can go that way, but I want to go this way. I think that's a door to somewhere special. I forget where. I do remember. That is for a special boss that we will take on later. That door opens from the other side of that special boss. But right now we just gotta go this way. Now the good news is there's no more minigun guy, but there are still problems here, so we just gotta be careful. We're just slowly working it. Item back here. I don't think there's any enemies, so we can just grab it. Beast blood pellets. There is a guy. But we got the visceral, baby. Through the butt. Ooh, items. Bullets? No. I need bullets. We don't need bullets for this next fight. Bullets for the next fight aren't needed. But bullets are something that is really important. So we... I forgot about that. It's always the places you trust the most. That way. There we go. Doing good. Just, yeah, one more grab. Perfect. See ya. I'm just gonna be slow here, you know, take it easy. I remember there are some guys here, so we just gotta be careful. We have so many, whatchamacallit, level up things that we are going to go back to the lamp, go back to the dream to level up before we take on this boss. Just because we don't want to waste this opportunity where we have so many XP points. Anytime there's a room with an item, you best believe there's going to be a guy in the corner waiting for you. Luckily, these guys don't hurt too bad, so that, you know, you're not going to get jumped, but still. Fire paper. Is that it here? Oh yeah, there's a gate here. Here we go. Alright, so this is kind of going over here, and then we wander this way. And then this, guess it's here. So we'll wander. Checking my... someone not doing something. I'll do it in a minute. So cool, though. So cool. But we're here now. And we can drop down from these little planks. We can drop down from there, and then go down there to get a massive shortcut to the boss. Which is what we'll do in a minute. But first we're gonna... Dang it. That guy only drops, I think, normal shards, so not really worth it. But we're gonna go back and level up, because we need it. And then any leftovers we had, or any leftovers we have, we're gonna go put that into bullets. Just because we need bullets, you know? Like, bullets are always helpful. Okay, so we're gonna level up. We're gonna throw... We're gonna start putting some into endurance. Our stamina's gonna increase, which is important. Our health is too, but, you know, stamina is super helpful. Let me get 3 bullets. We can sell stuff, though, which is the good thing. Anything you're not going to use, any big things you're not going to use, like, I'm never going to use this torch. Extra hunter garb, see ya. Bye. Bye. And now we got extra stuff, and then we can buy more bullets. And we're at 10, which is not a lot, but it'll do the job. It'll do the job. And so we are going to take on the Blood-Starved Beast next. The Blood-Starved Beast is a beast who is hungry for blood. And this boss is feral. Absolutely feral. And so he will run after you like a madman, and he will be really annoying to deal with. But the key is... Oh, I got him. Perfect. Did I screw myself? I think I might have screwed myself. I might be able to jump over this. Oh, I might have screwed myself. Oh wait, no I didn't. I can go down this way, I believe. Because you want to go down that way, but I think we can go down this way too. But he's feral. You know, the Blood-Starved Beast, he's kind of a madman. And so the goal of it... I think there's another one. Yeah, there is another one. This would be a great place for this. There it is. Items, no. Okay. I forget which way to go from here. Maybe there's not a way. Another torch? I don't know if there is a way. Do we cook ourselves, maybe? I forget. Because we can't go there. Oh, we can drop again. Well, that certainly looks like death. Oh, well. Oh, we're good. Drop again. Yeah, here we go. Right here. Alright, now we'll wander our way down. But he's feral. The Blood-Starved Beast is a madman, and his attacks can hurt, and they will hurt, and they'll probably kill you if you don't, like, handle it properly. But the good news about this fight with the Blood-Starved Beast is that yeah, we got a big boy here. Yeah, they don't see us that way, so we can keep going. The good news is that a certain cocktail works very, very, very well. The Pungent Blood Cocktail. Instead of it being something... we got a big guy coming. There's a lot of big guys down here. Oh, and he's red, too. That's going to be interesting. But... we can do this. Oh, look, he's running to it. Oh, we got another feral guy. I would have easily done that, but I'm okay using 2 there. We still have 8. But Pungent Blood cocktails basically attract... Oh, I thought that was a guy. I was terrified. Basically attract enemies towards a certain location. And that is imperative for this fight. Oh my gosh, what a send. 10 bullets. Because we can use these Pungent Blood cocktails to get him out of the way and get him going somewhere else, which is awesome. But we have 20 vials, 20 bullets for this fight. I think we're in a really good spot. And the run is not too far. The run's not bad, but what we're going to do for this fight is we're going to summon as well. And we can summon... Why can't I summon him? Hold on. Time out. I think I have to use this. Why can't I... Hold on. I'm going to look it up. Because we want to summon Alfred. It's more meat, you know? Can't I summon Alfred for... Oh, I have to have 1 insight. Well, that is very funny because we have saved a madman's knowledge to gain 1 insight. And we'll explain what that is later. But we're going to get Alfred in here. He's going to be a good meat shield. That is going to get the Blood-Starved Beast more health. So it's just more work to do. But with 2 of us, and just like a meat shield, it's going to be very easy. So I don't have to worry about my cocktails just yet. But Alfred... He's using the Kirk hammer, which is kind of a trash weapon. But at the same time, again, it's just meat. Yeah, it's just a meat shield. But we'll fight with Alfred, and then we'll kill him later. Yeah. Alright, let's start beef. Let's go. He's coming. He wants us. Oh, he's hungry. He's hungry. Go get him, Alfred! You see how much health he, he's hard, man. He's hard, but what we can do, to start, at least, is we're gonna pick some damage, you know? Like, he's just wandering, you know? He's going crazy on it. That gives us so much good damage. And Alfred heals, which is so big. Oh, Alfred with the visceral, that does no damage. We're just working on him. We're letting Alfred take a lot of the heat, you know. We're just putting knockback damage in him. I have fought this fight without Alfred and without the Pungent Blood cocktails. It sucks. It's hard. It's not fun. Come on, bud. But Alfred just keeps healing, maybe. We're just wailing, you know. We're taking our time, wailing on him. But you see how, like, insane he can get? Like, he's just going hard on us right now. But Alfred just keeps healing through it. Eventually, when it gets to phase 3, we'll start using the Pungent Blood cocktails. That's a good one right there. And Alfred just keeps healing, which is the great part about this. Yeah. You see what I mean? We're gonna let Alfred take a heat for a second. Just heal up. Like, the damage gets really big. But we get bigger. Safe to say I'm the biggest. Oh, we get a visceral. Alright, now it just gets absolutely nuts. So now we want to work him here. We want to be careful. So now we're going to throw a cocktail. Because even hitting him will get him to go at us. Throw it here. Yeah, you see what I mean? It can get so tricky with it. We'll just take our time. Throw another one. He's gonna run to it. Should be one more of those good whacks, and he'll be out of there. So we're gonna throw one more at the wall. See how one hit just immediately puts poison on us? It's crazy. There it is. GG. GG! We get the Chalice, which means we can finally go to the Chalice dungeon. Alfred, thank you. See you, bud. We can go to the Chalice dungeons now. We're not going to do that. But there's something back here that we want. More antidotes. And that was the Bloodstarved Beast. Pretty easy. Not too hard. Just when he hits you, survive and heal up. Use Alfred, use the Pungent Blood cocktails, you'll be okay. It's just pretty chill. But now, we're here. So we're gonna go ahead and level up. We're gonna go ahead and put some into healing. And then what we're gonna do, we got so many Bloodstone shards that I think the best thing for us to do right now is to fortify this again, because we have 18 now, and so we're at +3, which is really solid, and so we're at a really good spot with that. So we're in a really good spot. We're gonna go ahead and talk to this. We're gonna see if we can get anything else for, we can get all this kind of stuff, which is neat. We can get Jura's set, the Grey Wolf Cap, and Gascoigne's set, which is kind of cool. But that doesn't really provide a whole lot for us that we don't really need. Go down here. Always 5 more bullets. We're good. That's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we are going to take on Vicar Amelia, who is the next boss. And a lot of lore is going to start to kind of come in and, whatchamacallit, get fulfilled. And especially, we are going to get the wheel, which is going to be awesome. That's why I wanted to save some of these, like Thick Cold Blood 5, some of these dews. Like, we're going to have to get some echoes for sure. But we can definitely, get to work on, using some of those to get our echoes up. But yeah, we killed Bloodstarved Beast. The reason why, that boss is completely optional. That whole area, completely optional. Don't need to do it. The reason why we did it is because now there's a gate in the next area that we can only open by either paying 10,000 blood echoes, which we don't want to do because we're about to go by the wheel for 13,000, or we can kill the Bloodstarved Beast, and that will open the gate. And so we did that, and plus we want to kill all the bosses. You know, who doesn't want to kill the bosses? So we did that. We killed Bloodstarved Beast, and now Old Yarnum is done. And so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I love you, and I will see you later.